From New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
My studio audience. I'm full of information, so let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. It occurred to me that John Leguizamo is one of my favorite guests of all time on this show. Oh my gosh. He was on yesterday. If you missed the show, you missed a whole lot of yuck. I've known him for many years, and he gives good talk every time. And he makes being funny effortless. You know, like a lot of people force it with a whole bunch of brum-bum. No. He needs a late night talk show. He really does. John, I'll be your campaign manager. I'll manage from right here in my chair. Somebody give him a late night talk show, and please don't bury it in channel 885. And I understand he is a man of Latin descent, but please don't put it on Telemundo, because then I won't be able to understand. You know, he needs a sweet spot in the first 20 channels on TV. That's it. Are you Weinsteined out? Part of me is Weinsteined out. The other part, this is the scandal that keeps on giving, so I force myself to pay attention. All right, so as you might know now, he went to rehab, not in Europe at first reported, but in Arizona. And he spoke on his way to the airport. Now, apparently what had happened prior to this piece of tape I'm gonna show you is his 22-year-old daughter called 911 or something, saying that her father was suicidal. Well, anyway, so then cut to the chase. He's not suicidal. He's going to the airport to go to rehab. You have to listen very closely and look at this footage.
We're glad to see you're doing okay.
Thank you. Guys, I'm not doing okay.
You're not?
I'm trying. I gotta get help, guys. You know what? We all make mistakes. Second chance, I hope. Okay?
No problem.
Thanks, guys. And you know what? I've always been loyal to you guys. Not like those treat you like I've been a good guy.
Okay. Number one, shut up. You know? And number two, what we bleeped out is because he was cursing, but he was talking about A-list actors and actresses who don't give time to the paparazzi. See, you know, there are executives who wear nice suits and go to their office and they just want to be the Mac in the back. They don't want nothing for any shine, and Hollywood is more filled with these producers and stuff, than ones who want to be front and center. Now, if you were him, would you have stopped to talk to some paparazzi? No. Wouldn't you have buzzed your garage door from inside and told your car service, pull in the garage, and then you close the garage behind it until you get your belongings in the car, and then you buzz the door up and then you cover yourself with a schmatka? Oh, please. But you know, he used to be a party promoter or a concert promoter. Anyway, the point is that I'm familiar with both types of, you know, livings, party and concert. And I have to say, you know, it's a very seedy world, as well as entertainment in front of the camera, you know. But for those of you who remember the heyday of Studio 54, Steve Rubell was nothing but the promoter there. but he was as famous as the Jaggers and the Jacksons and everybody who attended the club. What I'm saying is the mindset sometimes of these promoters is that they want to be rock stars too. They want that shine. So you've got it, sir. And you know, everyone does deserve a second chance, but I'm not sure that your career can recover because you might know some people in Hollywood or, you know, on your side of the tracks that would offer you positions or want to, you know, break bread with you when you buy a new studio after you get out of rehab. But it's not those people who determine your worth. It's the box office. Power to the people. You know, and something is rotten in Denmark. I would not support Miramax. I would not support the Weinstein Company, which merged, so now there's no more Miramax, it's Weinstein Company. I wouldn't support that. I wouldn't support his new endeavors. I'm talking about as John Q. Public going to a movie. And I don't care what the chick flick it is. You know. And Georgina Chapman, a lovely woman who was caught up in the Matrix. I have yet to tell you that I know her. I know, I've been holding that in all week. Okay. But only because, in my opinion, now she's done the right thing, which is divorce him and make it quick. Like, make the announcement and make it quick. Her line, Marchesa, can Marchesa survive? I am not sure. She's been tainted with doo-doo juice. Or as my son used to say when he was a little boy, booty juice. There's a jewelry company that was supposed to be going into business with her. They are not moving forward with the project, so already there's some fallout. Stars are saying that they're not going to wear her clothes on the red carpet. Well, you know, Harvey was very instrumental in having his starlets, you know, wear this Marchesa. Yes, it's my wife, but that's what people do. If you have a family member and you're doing good, you're supposed to help out like that. So I'm not mad at that part. But now she's got an upcoming fashion show that has since been canceled. Okay, here's how I know her. And I know her daughter. A little girl with really good blonde hair, the most adorable personality. All right. I mean, he's got 3 older kids, daughters. Daughters, imagine being a 20-something-year-old and your father's Harvey Weinstein. Anyway, and then he's got 3 kids with Georgina. All right, so here's how I know her. And she was lovely. I met her on like a 5-hour shoot. So we were together for 5, you know what, it might have been 8 hours. Oh, they kept saying cut and this and that. I'm like, you know, we do this show live. It's only 10 minutes after 10 here in New York. Once it's done, I'm going home. I'm not used to cut, you know what I mean? Cut and let's reset cameras and stuff. Anyway, so Georgina and I judged Project Runway All-Stars over the summer. This is how backed up they are. It's not gonna air until next year. By then, she will be settled into a fat alimony check, lots of child support, and I'll be sitting there on Project Runway All-Stars with a Marchesa dress. But just so you know, don't throw tomatoes at me, this is back when all was good in the hood. Now, I mean, Georgina, no, not me. No, you and Donna Karen. I keep what I already have, but I'm not going to get more. Georgina. Here's the thing. Well, she's got the really expensive line, you know, thousands of dollars for a gown. And then she also has the cheap and cheerful. I think she should keep the cheap and cheerful. People can always use good fashion at affordable prices. And then this way, this is not, you know, like she's not thumbing her nose at the commenters, because really, this is rich people's problem. You know? But she does have something to prove herself, because if If memory serves me, Marchesa was invented a year after she and Harvey got married. And then the way the buzz got going on is these starlets wearing the stuff, and then, you know, what the stars wear, we want to wear, and so, you know. But you have something to prove. Maybe change the name. Who is Marchesa anyway, Georgina? Who is that? Anyway, hi, Georgina. I'm sorry I had to talk, but your husband messed it up for all of us. This wig might need some roots, though. No, it's brand new, but I always say I'm not a blackhead, so I wanted some lightness down here, but it's too dark up here, I think. I'm not sure. All right. Anyway, and this Ben Affleck. Oh, stupid, stupid man. He spoke out against Harvey Weinstein, but now Ben's being called out for his past behavior towards women. Okay, so yesterday, Twitter attacked Ben, bringing up a 2003 incident that happened on TRL. Remember, on MTV. Everybody was young. Well, not Ben so much. He's 31. He should have known better. But the girl in question, her name is Hillary Burton, and she's 21 years old at the time. And he apparently hugged her, but got that side boob. You know how sometimes a man will try to get the side boob. That's why you have to have a strong elbow, girls. You gotta have a strong elbow. But there are a lot of things we don't know at 21, and then you live and you learn and then you get loves. Take a look at this piece.
You're always like, I'm just free-spirited. It's so nice to see you.
And he wraps his arm around me and comes over and tweaks my left boob.
Nice to see you.
So what do you think? I don't think that's a Weinstein. What I think is that just a stupid man, probably high as hell. You know, he's been in and out of rehab and stuff. You know, just stupid. And the pièce de résistance, he was dating Jennifer Lopez at the time. So if you can do that to Jennifer, imagine what the other Jennifer put up with. Well, Ben has since apologized. He said, I acted inappropriately towards Ms. Burton, and I sincerely apologize. Well, you know, after he apologized, another video popped up. Now, the first, yep, there it is. No, this is a newscaster. This is how they report the news in Canada, apparently. Look, and he uses the T word for her boobs and tells her she should do the newscast naked. And yes, well, he's probably hot, high as hell. And I don't know what she's doing, because she's not news and casting with those. With those dimly lit eyes and tattered t-shirt. So, Canadian TV host spoke out, this woman, and she said she's not a victim. It was an act for the camera. She says that Ben never acted inappropriately to her. He probably took her back to the hotel. You know what I mean? I just wanted to show you the footage. Really, that has nothing to do with Weinstein. Although, keep in mind that men are disgusting and they do disgusting things. And I love men, but you guys are real pigs. A third woman then spoke out, okay? A makeup artist. She tweeted, I would also love to get an apology from Ben Affleck, who grabbed my ass at the Golden Globe party in 2014. Poor behavior. I don't think it'll ruin his career or anything like that. And we're mixing apples with oranges. Let's focus on Weinstein. And Bill Cosby, don't you think we forgot about you. And Lindsay Lohan, what the career ruins are you asking for defending this Weinstein? What are you doing? Oh, please. She spoke out on Instagram. You take a look at this.
Hi, this is Lindsay Lohan. Hi, I'm in Dubai. I'm home. And I feel very bad for Harvey Weinstein right now. I don't think it's right what's going on. I think Georgina needs to take a stand and be there for her husband. And he's never harmed me or done anything wrong to me. We've done several movies together. And so I think everyone needs to stop. I think it's wrong.
It's so stupid you don't even know what to say, right? You almost want to give her a hug for being so stupid. Well, she later deleted the video, but we saw it, and so what are you waiting for him to finish rehab so that he buys a new studio and then you become his major starlet? So that means that we'll be boycotting both of you? Just say. And then, and I get what she's saying. Maybe he never did anything bad to her, but this is not the time to jump in the middle of this mess. This is a fresh wound. Ugh, a fresh wound. JayZ, you sit down too. Okay, he's got the money. Reportedly, he's in talks with the two other business partners to buy Harvey Weinstein's 23% portion of the Weinstein Company. Now, why do you want to be part of that mess? People are leaving, they're grabbing their bags and jumping out the window over there at the Weinstein Agency, from what I understand. And nobody wants to be part. Because even people who didn't participate, you know they knew stuff. And nobody wants to be part of that. JayZ, why don't you and your two business partners start your own film company all the way on the other side of town and leave this Weinstein thing alone. I just don't think it's a good idea, you know? And I also don't see sexual harassment getting any better because of this, ladies, because not enough of us are in boss positions. And unfortunately, until that happens, men are still running things. And, you know, human resources is for the purpose of defending the school system or the Hollywood system. They're not our friend. We give them our social security number and pray for the best. And then you start a job, you're glad you have a job. I don't see this getting any better, though. I honestly don't. All I can say is if you see something, say something. One of the people in my Hot Topics meeting this morning was saying that, you know, he was watching TV and there were 10 women in a room. Just 10 women, but a good sample. 10 women. And they were asked, you know, who here has been sexually harassed? All 10 raised their hands. Who's gone to human resources? Not one of them. Who said something or anything? Nobody. It's a tough position, you know, for a woman to be in, but, you know, the more people that speak out, the more the pigs stay in the corner where they need to be. Okay, so the whole Tyrese The Rock fight isn't dying down because Tyrese is still stirring the pot. And The Rock, you know, I don't mind Tyrese. I don't mind him. You know, he's a writer, he's an actor, he's back of the bus with the Coca-Cola, he sings. But The Rock, you were such a bigger star than Tyrese. Why are you even stooping and fighting with him? Why are you even paying him attention? The Rock. So yesterday, Tyrese dug up old footage of The Rock dissing his album Black Rose, which came out in 2015. A lot of people in my Hot Topics meeting were saying, well, you know, it seemed like it was a joke. And I said, don't joke that way on tape. We have those kind of jokes, you know, in the trailer. Anyway, you take a look.
Just a little quick shout out to Tyrese, his new album, Black Rose. I just heard it. I literally just heard it. I heard the whole thing in my trailer. And I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog that I have ever heard. Everyone's laughing, by the way, but it's true because everybody's heard it too. Everyone heard it, right? The look at all, everyone's like, yeah, big piece of dog Shouldn't be called Black Rose. Should be called Big Piece of Black Dog.
I don't like that joke. Not on camera. You know, if we're, you know, in the trailer, you know, after a long day, joking with each other, that's one thing. I don't like that joke, The Rock. But Tyrese, was it? Just asking. In other Tyrese news, he bought his mother a house yesterday, which is a very nice thing to do. The corny part is, why are you posting this on Instagram? If you want to do something nice for people, like, why does everything have to be braggadocio? And you bought your mother a house, but you're about to lose a job if you keep pissing off The Rock and everybody there at production. So I hope that you didn't buy her a house. I hope that this is a rental, so when the lease is up, you can move your mother into something else.